Hi guys, it's Mike here. Today I made a card for the Simon Says Stamp Challenge, Monday Challenge. It's called Young at Heart and showcasing Simon Says Stamp products. So for the challenge, I used Aquablend pencils from Spectrum Noir, and this is actually the first time I'm using them. And I made a test run, I would say, just to see how they work. But yeah, I didn't like the placement in the end. In some way, design-wise, it's better when an image looks into your page or moves into your page instead of out of it. So yeah, this is the Art Impression stamps and Riley Bone Company stamp. So I'm changing the position a little bit because of the balloons that I'm adding. And yeah, I just thought I can use the mock-up or the test run as a positioner. It doesn't have to be precise. So. And the Riley Company stamp, which I thought was really funny, is saying those aren't gray hairs, they are strands of glitter. and yeah, it's obviously an old lady in her mobility scooter thing. And yeah, I'm using my laminated piece of grit paper to see if it's straight. And it was almost. Yeah, it's my very old and horrible chamois. It looked like that once, and not anymore. So this is cold pressed watercolor paper from Schut. It is smoother on one side than on the other, and I'm sorry, I'm pushing really hard because my table gives a little. And as I like a really dark impression, I also stamp it a few times. And I'm using my favorite things, hybrid black ink, just because it's waterproof. So I like the colors I chose. I didn't do any swatches yet, so I just grabbed some that fancied my well, the ones I fancied, sorry. And yeah, but I like the crazy color combinations. My mother used to dress up funny, and she had one of those scooter mobility things. And I bought this stamp last year for her Mother's Day or birthday. This is both in May. So I have all the tints, and I'm using mostly one from the florals and then a few from others. So I'm zooming in. Oh yeah, the Simon's stamp. Just to add a bit of Simon's stamp, I use these balloon dice from Simon's stamp celebration, and this is some hearts actually because the theme is young at heart, and I thought that would tie in with the challenge. I also considered that little flower from this springtime critters, but I opted for only hearts. I also die cut a round balloon, but then I chose only the three heart balloons. I'm using my spectacles, my water brush from Nelly Snelle, which is a rigid one. You can't press it, and it just well, oozes out water. Is that a good way to say it? A little bit of a time. And I'm trying to show you the names in the screen. So yeah, what I do is put color where I think all the shadows are, and then I fade them out. And my sun is supposed to come from the top left, like usually. And yeah, so I will turn on the music and I will see you after. So, bye. So that's pretty much all the coloring done. You might have noticed the balloons have the same colors as in the main image, just to tie them all in. And yeah, I'm attaching them as if, she's speeding and they're, flying behind her because of the speed. And to achieve that, I'm using some, I think it's floral um, wire. It's metallic, but it comes in pretty colors. It's from the craft department somewhere. I bought them years ago, and I made 3 holes behind her or underneath her steering wheel, just to make it look like she tied them to her steering wheel. And I'm using some scotch tape on the back just to attach them. And then I'm bending them as if, they are actually really because of her speed and maybe a bit of wind. In Holland, we always have wind. And I'm attaching the balloons with some foam tape, and I'm shortening some of the wires just to make it look prettier, more random. And the last one, I'm using a double layer of foam tape so I can position it in front of the, well, it's a teal, blue, greenish one. And this was half an hour, so my camera's about to cut out. And I noticed, luckily, in time, but I'm showing the wire again because I wasn't sure where it cut out. And I'm also using some Wink of Stella on here, and I wasn't sure if the, the camera captured it all. But yeah, it was quite fine. And all that's left to do actually is just put on some phone tape on the back. See, there's the wire again. I used it. Yes. Yeah, sorry. So, all in all, this card took me about half an hour because that's where the camera cuts out. And I like foam tape for watercolor paper, and that's just a top folding base card. And you might know that usually I use some washi tape to fill in the gap underneath, but I didn't this time, just to keep it a bit more simple actually. And yeah, well, that was a card. The Simon System challenge is Young at Heart, showcasing Simon System challenge. I can't say it. Simon System products, and I'm using some Winkle still on her hair because of the sentiment. And those are the gray hairs. They're strands of glitter. That's what I call my gray hairs anyway. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me lately. I'm almost at 500, and then I'll have a big giveaway. So if you know people, then please invite them. And oh yeah, this is the last step, just to add some stripes to make it look like she's really fast, like they do in comic books. I thought I would finish off the illusion very well. Sorry. And yes, thank you for watching. I will see you again next week. So, bye.